Padma said, let's be honest, most CEOs cannot take feedback from their team. How many times do you hear someone? Yeah, 30 people in a year saying they weren't the right fit. See, I love getting feedback from my team. I think it's like, because here's the thing, my brain will be more critical of me than anything they could possibly say. And that goes for
it validates what you're like, man, I think this is maybe a weakness.
Yeah, like an intuition.
Like coming up short here. And if they justify, you're like, yes, I needed to know that because I was like,
so I want to get better.
I'm going to fix it. I think about.
Yeah, it's, I don't start off with those conversations, but I've definitely had some where I felt like, I just had one actually recently with a guy who was a client, and I'll just say this story because it really pissed me off. It's very transactional sometimes with VA. Like we're more expensive because we're very much about the purpose of taking care of people, but we pay more, we give benefits. We're really trying to do things. And if my paycheck shows anything, I'm not doing it for the money. I would like to be doing it for the money, but I pay myself very little because we're really trying to invest. But because of that, sometimes people get a VA from us and then they will be like, guess what? I'm taking this employee of yours because we're an agency. Mm-hmm. I'm going to take this person. I'm going to buy out the contract. And this happened recently and he did it in such a really kind of despicable way. He kind of negotiated it. It was very transactional. He said, this guy's coming with me. I'm going to pay you very little money for the work that you did. And so I knew there was nothing I could say to him that was going to make him feel like I couldn't respond to that. So I just made him a whole video about values and used my podcast episode because I know he likes Kurt and just kind of said, Kurt and I talked about this in one of our episodes and it was all about you. And then I sent it to him and 2 of his employees who had been working with us and all of my employees. And I said, I know you're not even going to care about this video, but it makes me feel better. So, and it did. Yeah. I feel great.
Yeah. Hey, home service heroes. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something. And I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.